Mr. Hardy. Work. What is that on Serendia? What's going on, my four people? How you guys doing? This is going to be another session of grinding. It's essentially what I do every day now. This is my grind arc. They switch this? Where's my there she goes. It's pretty much all I do is grind. Because I refuse to PvP if I don't have something that I think I need. And this is like my final goal to get full pen everything. So that's what I've been doing. I haven't PvP'd in probably 2 months, which is fine. I PvP all the time, so you don't lose anything. You're wondering why not Histria? Why not Sakraya? I'm I'm tired of seeing Sakraya, man. That's all I do is grind Sakraya. I have like 10,000 of abyssal essences, so this is just a new spot, and I'm not new, and I'm just burning Agris anyway, so. And I'm close. I'm close. I'm close. Once I sell like maybe one or two pens, and then uh I sell this, and I'm thinking about selling this as well because I already have Kudum. I'll have enough to get in this though. Where I really made a mistake was I shouldn't have sold. I had like 20,000 of these, man. I should not have sold. I had like 20,000 of these. I should have waited until this time because they're like 6 bill right now, 6 mil right now, and I sold another 2,000. Made a killing. Should have just waited. Oh, there's no music? Oh, you guys can't hear the music? You guys can't hear the tunes? My bad. You guys can't hear the tunes? apologies. Drops.
Don't want to see no one cup. Can't take not a dice shop. The want me lip and gum. With me face down flat. Me have some place so me nah go back. Me know a few bridge where you fi burn down. So it no make sense to take your heart. Give people them still say you a pussy when the right time come. You a whole heap of pressure. Anyway money they and pleasure. You see whole heap of jealousy and hater. Them want all for themselves, them a scraper. You and when they check you ratio, them a memory of is a shoot like a paint job. Anything that say me do the opposite. I think that they are give me a haters. Them no see a blessing that show like rain on me. The more all them a just see them can't stop me. The only man who fear Almighty. Me no want the police. Mankind so evil. Look what Christ do for them. Look what them do to Christ. Me a no superhero. Me can't save the world. I'm me have a choice. You know when me a go, go. Surely know when me a go, when me a go, go. Anywhere the wind blow, no. I need some time on myself. Me and myself I go bust a reason. Make them go and say me mad because when nobody me can't reason. As I tell them,
where did I get these crystals, man?
I talk about I know them circus man.
Still the same thing.
Cause I'm gonna talk with the enemy. Power with the enemies. You go tell them the weak spot. So they move like the strap. My youth, you are power with the enemies. You attack with the enemies. The youth we have power with 100% to my enemy. Them not see the blessings that show like rain on me. The more all them a just see them can't stop me. The only man who fear Almighty. Me no want the police.
YouTube has just shut me down, man.
Only person me fear, I just got down camps. Don't want to see no one cup. Can't take not a dice.
Don't want to see no one.
You have some place so me nah go back. Me know a few bridge where you fi burn down. So it no make sense to take your heart. Give people them still say you a pussy when the right time come. You a whole heap of pressure. Anyway money they and pleasure. You see whole heap of jealousy and hater. Them want all for themselves, them a scraper. You and when they check you ratio, them a memory of is a shoot like a paint job. But anything they say me do the opposite. I think that they are give me a haters. Them no see a blessing that show like rain on me. The more all them a just see them can't stop me. The only man who fear Almighty. Me no want the police. Mankind so evil.
Ooh.
Unruly, no fear, no invalid. Human beings so poisonous and take your life with ease. So if me don't protect myself, who the fuck gon' do it? Diamond from rolling.
Diamond from rolling.
Message to the homies. With friends like this, who need enemies? Who need enemy? Who need enemy? With friends like these, who need enemy? Who need enemy? Who need enemy? Me life them a try to set up. Know the pagan them not like see me up. Tell them to try to run up. And gun on the rifle them now. That's why I'm staying on my zone. Let me sell you out for your iPhone. Grandma, so the world on my own. Never judge the king for my throne. When them a find me trust God. Get to you, them no like see we bus charge. Wolf in a sheep clothes, we not trust that. And they know wish good for we, then I must bad. Who needs enemies? Who needs enemies? Yeah. Friends like these, who need enemies? Who needs enemies? Who needs enemies? Friends like these, who needs enemies? Who needs enemies? Who needs enemies? Who needs enemies? Life fuck up sometime and fuck up sometime. Free the dogs, them a sell black, we a FaceTime. Tell some of my friend them something and confide. Them see wanna chat me business pan FaceTime. Pussy them corrupt and dance a long time. Try no corruption can wash off with lime. Help them and them turn round and act like them blind. Them no remember the hard and difficult time. Modern day devil must a legion them sign. Missy book a help friend and them treat him mankind. Envious line the unruly now giant. Poverty a heavy load. Friends like this, who need enemies? Who need enemy? Who need enemy? Friends like these, who need enemy? Who need enemy? Who need enemy? Chef, no mix and mingle, we no not up, yeah. Can't stop and rule, no matter what them say. Bad mind friend, we have to dash them well. Watch every dollar where you a stock up, yeah. Who see them, I pray for me get locked up. Who see junk? Aye. Watch them on a real show and holy fans, man, I really for life, man. Mark them a chat up. Place we heart up. Unruly, unruly. Hey. What do I do? 3 West St. Thomas. Friends like these, why we him done? Why we him done? The enemy. Money have to run like the train on the railway. Clean out, east and south. 100 billion when me a talk about. Clean out. Cologne a kick like Steven Gerrard. We no green like avocado. No, boy, send the millions of Wells Fargo. Inna the wealth zone of me want go. Dog, why he pre? 30 bill a day, that's what I like see. Body girl, body bike see. What's next? Up with billions, AP Rolex. G-Wagon Jeep with no pre-market. Girl, them in love with me skin chocolate. Clean to the bone, teeth white like sheet. Cartier frame for the gal them seat. Gal a tell me said that her friend I want freak. Said them want something who don't put it on sleep. So we do it, make your money speak. Bank book we see. The vision and the dream when me be not see. Private taking off like every week. Why pre? 30 bill a day, that's what I like see. Big fat yacht on the white sea. Why pre? 30 bill a day, that's what I like see. I like a kid up on the by seat. When the money no run, me have a bad attitude. No one fuck, no one chat, me no inna the mood. When man I go for the food, with the under prelude. Them I wonder how me get way so smooth. You probably a free semi rob, full of hell chop a job. Get to no easy but real full of crab. One little life say them want to get out. Even escape on a cab. Yeah, money for a make call in a me sleep. Pull up in a wet United States. Collect some bullion, the gold plate. Who like toothpaste, Colgate. So we do it, make your money speak. Bank book we see. The vision and the dream when me be not see. Private taking off like every week. Why pre? 30 bill a day, that's what I like see. Big fat yacht on the white sea. Why pre? 30 bill a day, that's what I like see. I like a kid up on the by sea. Cologne a kick like Steven Gerrard. We no green like avocado. No, boy, send the millions of Wells Fargo. Inna the wealth zone of me want go. Dog, why pre? 30 bill a day, that's what I like see. body, girl, on the bike seat. What's next? Up with billions, AP, Rolex, G-Wagon, Jeep, with no pre-market. Y'all let me love with me skin chocolate. Clean to the bone, teeth white like sheet. Cartier frames for the gal them see. Y'all tell me say that our friend I want freak. Said them want something me would and put it on sleep. So we do it, make your money speak. Bank book we see. Get the vision and the dream when me be not see. Private taking off like every week.
Did they nerf this? Wow, they nerfed this.
Before you fuck with the family, just try remember me. I protect the dog, them member enough for we. The money, the fame, no mean nothing to me. If you are pre one, I'm a brother, then you want to free me. After all, dog and us, we had pan a call. 4 rifle in upon a wall. On my car, drive up, pull up on foot, boys spread out like saying damn yard that I rode like dog. Yeah, we are go hard. This is for bread that you must mad, that I could don't a mark. Who me not like and I like, who me a why, oh me a couple dog, a bust any head for me. That I say love, that I say loyalty, before you fuck with the family, just try remember me. You think we are police? Kick off door, boy, get it in a slave. You are free one of the king of them, you want to pray me. Yo, Lee, this are the link, this are the card. My friend, them wild, no black clot. Ever I no love talk, who smile, no love laugh. Sit and jump after no mind, make up fast. Out to drop a bomb, yo, the time I just start. Ross clot, seat at the Mach 90 just back. Babylon, I come, but the sniper just pass. My striker, them full of style and of craft. As I say, yo, that is a life, I cut shot. Shut a stop in a furry, this well fast. Full of tool like we sell parts. What the matic send cross. Why body last can't find? Couldn't get a proper send off. Me know the man them friends off. Boy love chat tough, no fi hands off. Man this year now your place defend that. We know the type to send shot. Them kill my friend, them off a dead back. Uptown have me a top and me a back. Me have couple dog, go bust any head for me. That I say love, that I say loyalty. Before you fuck with the family, just try remember me. Me a talk about money now and you straight in me a police. If you run a program, pan a man that a delays. If you a pre one, I'm a brother, them you want to bring me. Yo, how you mean? Never gonna war without the team. Send a strange man to slap you while you goodly hear him on your team. From boy for that count me in. All who want to do, I live the dream. How you mean? But feel it to me, heart, to me better Javier drop out. He was only 16. Let's bet the amount of boy would have tap out. But we are going to it film. Listen to me. That I say love, that I say loyalty. Before you fuck with the family, just try remember me. Yo, frost me a talk about gun in hand, just rating for your police. Me send couple down, depend on the way them to rage. You are pre one of the boy, and them you want to free me.
Get to nobody ready, girl.
Broke off your back, hey girl. Broke off your back, hey girl. Yeah. What this make you feel like though? What this make you feel like though? What this make you feel like though? Girl, bend over, come wine till you broke off your back. Broke off your back, broke off your back. If you broke off your back, broke off your back. Broke off your back. Girl, you know you got the glue. Come broke off your back. Broke off your back, girl. Who you are ramp with? On no game. Anytime you're ready, girl. So me name. The place get wet like. So we in a rain. Then I make you feel high like. On a plane. She say I saw the love, the act. Baseline sweet and I touch this fat. Dancing, she love do that. Girl, coat the chat. Come wine till you broke off your back. Broke off your back. Broke off your back. If you broke off your back. Broke off your back. Girl, you know you got the glue. Come broke off your back. No breezy.
Me not deal
man thing, girl, broke off your back. Me wanna feel the ocean. Me love the way your legs slide open. Broke off your back, baby girl, gon' wind it up. I love it when you watch your back. Show me that you care when you throw that ass. Real G, I know this back. Pull up, gun show. You feel wine till you broke off your back. Broke off your back. Broke off your back. You feel broke off your back. Broke off your back. Broke off your back. Broke off your back. Girl, you know you got the glue. Know you got the glue. Know you got the glue. Come broke off your back. Broke off your back. Broke off your back, girl. Girl, your body hotter than a suntan. You make me turn up at attention. You pretty like the melodies in a me song. Plus the cooking when your mother give you make your body strong. Girl, any problem you got I woulda fix it. And when you dance to me song it turn a big hit. Bop like a drum and a beat it. You tight like a secret. So you feel wine till you broke off your back. Broke off your back. Broke off your back. You feel broke off your back. Broke off your back. Broke off your back. Girl, you know you got the glue. Know you got the glue. Know you got the glue. Come broke off your back. Broke off your back. Broke off your back, girl. Broke off your back. Broke off your back. Gon' wind it up. Broke off your back. Broke off your back. Pull up. This make you feel like this make you feel like this make you feel like
Baby.
You make him have to come home. Tell her you alone. Sit down on the like I say you feel your throne. Tell you pretty, send a picture to me phone. Bubble pan the grizzly, yeah, me love it when you moan. If your man dead, pick him with a stone. If you bushy, me a travel with a comb. See me a wet, longer than a bone. Ah, no, pretty little pretty where you own.
Baby.
So feed it where you forget. I remember, I bet you say you no forget. Put the pep in your step. If your man dead, kick him with a crep. Remember, send me better than a pack of cigarette. See the you wet, longer than a jet.
Another one?
Pretty little, pretty till he wet.
That's it.
But them nigga your body wicked in a bed. She can't say you can't bubble by your head.
Baby.
You make him have to come home. Tell her you alone. Sit down on the like I say you feel your throne. Tell you pretty, send a picture to me phone. Bubble pan the grizzly, yeah, me love it when you moan. If your man dead, pick him with a stone. If you bushy, me a travel with a comb. See me a wet, longer than a bone.
Oh, I still have another one. Nice. Baby. Baby. Where's this thing at? There you go. Sharing like the world is.
for you.
Maybe I can sell 40 of you. 40. 6. And,
Say me I give you chance to my baby. Your body fire, but me a be dragon. Baby, I know feel like you's a bad one. And when you bust a wine, you're the center of attraction. Mommy, all I wanna do is do my things all over you. Deja vu, how it feels like we already falling in love, in love, in love. Feel like say we don't do it before. Mon shit, they me dear. People will no see, then go yeah. Now money with the reason they scratch, baby. Make you do yeah. Mon shit, they me dear. I just want to hold your body, yeah. I no go fit to do one without you. Oh, God, so why your voice stay holla. I say no be your choice to follow. I be your boy from Peter. I get different styles to ginger. Mommy, all I wanna do is do my things all over you. Deja vu, how it feels like we already falling in love. Feel like say we don't do it before. Mon shit, they me dear. People will no see, then go yeah. Now money with the reason they scratch, baby. Make you do yeah. Mon shit, they me dear. I just want to hold your body, yeah. I no go fit to do one without you. Oh, God. People make me tell you no something. If you see fine girl where you bad with my body, she tell you say the man she follow come now cousin. Then you can't discover that him really wasn't. Say if you give me chance, my baby, you no go ever need another man, my baby. I say make I show you things where you no go understand, my baby. I just see her for your face, say you want to come around, my baby. Mommy, all I wanna do is do my things all over you. Deja vu, how it feels like we already falling in love. Feel like say we don't do it before.
What's going on, Dre? How's that, is it? Are you on Hash now, or is it Striker? How's that Striker coming? I've been grinding, man. I've been in a grind arc. See that? See that 127 bill? I can get Pendisto right now if I wanted to, but I'm just gonna grind until I get to like 150 bill, so I can upgrade 2 things. what I've been doing. And I think it's kind of boring to stream grinding. The only reason I'm streaming now is because it's just random. I didn't feel like grinding, so I figured stream, grind, and time in, and that should be good. As a matter of fact, let me teleport right now. Let me stop this. Like resets. Yeah, I have black stars, yeah. 10. 10 main hand and awakened, and Tet at offhand. You're on Zerker now? Cool. Where's my compass map? Oh, it's some other class. I already have a Pendisto. This is my last Pendisto. The last time I did a grind arc was for Pendisto, and that's why I didn't play, I think, for 3 months. Didn't upload for 3 months. Only time I get to even touch my Sork is when I use the arc map. That's a cryo, so I'm so rusty. You can literally just blow my way and I'll probably die. Big bikes, man, and we love. Me and my dogs, they were ready for roll. My girlfriend by my side, and she ready for roll, yeah. Right now, you know me, I feel fine time. Coming on my prime time, so me now waste time. Anyway, the money, let me go see that. Man, where you are, do come in, or do people. Sit down and I right my time. Rims span the right shine, my girl have the right wine. Oh, Sassy bill, me buy a couple black. See me, go along, go feed that. Beach house, man, I preach bow. Big car, man, I drive out. Me and my dogs, they were ready for roll. Me browning by my side, I were ready for roll. Had some dream. Only time I touch this. Big bikes, man, and we love. Me and my dogs, they were ready for roll. My girlfriend by my side, and she ready for roll, yeah. Dream on. You know the thing go. Only time I get practice in on my sword. Money off the neck. Money off the set. Some beach house, man I preach boat. Big car, man I drive out. You see? The last pen I'm going for is this one, and then after that, should have enough to either go. So I'm going accuracy after this because once I have everything, it'll be 323, 324 AP with like close to like 950, 960 accuracy. So I'll be ready, and then I think this will put me up to like maybe 380. Something. So, and after that, I'm literally just PvPing nonstop. I even drop guild, so I don't really get into any issues, and you know, not be like a hindrance to any guild that I'm in. So drop it, do the grind. It should be done. Like next week, I should be like essentially done with everything. Have no mount count or something. Yeah.
Never beg nobody, me just go about me ways. Never worry, car got my purse. Hypocrite attack me, just lock off me ears. Them few tried spoil up, high up, them come on and a smile up. High them a sprinkle for try take a mile up. Heights up, wise up, highs up. No matter who are discriminate to a criticize us.
Then we can get a few. Right? I definitely need like the warm up.
Keep your ear, keep your ear, and if my job alternative food more, you give me. Keep your beer, keep your beer. You notice me no hell you, no time. Me nah look for your help. You notice me no hell you, sorry for your Jesus, hear the way them nail you. Nothing you not fi do, none at all. For them people you hate you. Just me are the things where you get them, and that made them rate you. Nasty nigga, how we got the bag for the beggar. Long time, the pussy them friendship no real, lock them off like my radio. You know for stay so, how some people pick the stay so. The one time me no give them me a pussy, yet still them never.
You only won once? Listen, that's. Listen. No. Do you have issues with other sorts? If you don't have issues with other sorts, then you should be like, yeah, that's just sork experience that you're getting. That's the way I would view it.
Keep your ear, keep your ear, and if my job alternative food more, you give me. Keep your beer, keep
Thames?
you notice me no hell, no time. Me nah look for your help.
There's only one sork in this. I mean, pretty much, there's only one sork in this game that I probably go negative to. And it's all a matter of playstyle. But everyone else, doesn't matter the player, I don't go negative to them. It's just all a matter of this playstyle. And regardless of who it is, maybe. And then any suck Kuno. Not suck Kuno, any suck Nova. They just turtle up, so you can't do anything about it. There's only one sork I go negative to. Only one. Which one? No. Kira, Nyquil, no, none of them. Kira's solid, but he plays Succession. What's his name? It's Claw. I forgot his name. What's his name? I haven't been PvPing and I forgot. He's always in BA. What is his name? I forget. Khalifa, yeah. That fucker. Yeah, that's the only, and it's a matter of playstyle. He plays very, very passive. Like if and I'm aggressive. If he played me aggressive, I would win every time. Which is a good way to play. So, but everyone else, it doesn't matter the class. I don't go negative against them. And even if I start to go negative, then eventually I get them. Sebs? Nah. No. I go positive with subs too. So I haven't fought that guy in a while, but I know the sort you're talking about. I don't go negative with him. He probably was nervous, you know. Khalif is probably some young kid, and you know, I don't know if he puts in grind time, so. Khalifa? How would he go negative to Sebs? That's so strange. How? I've seen how that player plays. I don't know the player personally, but I don't know why you would go negative to him. He uses up his stam like non-stop. Frontal him. Pressure anytime he you know, anytime he stays stable, there you go. And especially getting farmed, you shouldn't. Maybe he was nervous, man. Maybe because the guy was on stream and people were watching. Maybe that's what happened. If he fought him, you know, in BA and there's no streaming. I think Khalifa could take him.
Me no frightened feelings, me a start to me thing. I mean not just some boy academic pies me drinks. And if me no ready,
oh, he's a good. What's his name?
me no want me no links. Come me know if he will out. If me can't buy a spliff, much less see buy a drinks. Never grew up he bogot. Come and pan as a talk.
Every Sork in BA besides Khalifa, I go positive against. And I'm always in BA. I mean, that was 2 months ago. Before I took the break, but every other Sork I go positive against. His name is ESO. I go positive against him. I think, and he also plays he plays a warrior, and he also plays another class. Yeah. He doesn't fight me against Sork. Sork v Sork. But now, if these guys catch me, I'm done. Especially, like I said, I haven't really. Love your belly, you that them go find your dead like two rats. I better say you left your fucking yard and you no come back. Your mother see your body and her ask say I who that. Never them a move like Judas day. Tell some boys to move and way. You know see I be a cartoon them dark and a big scooby do that day. Looking at the glass and me know man a star, so me never gonna be like you parry. Just get the cars and the Benz super come soon by 2 hard. Me own alien, na me own alien, so the boy can't style me. Na me own alien, yeah. No, it's not Jake. No, it's not Jake. I know it's another player. It's another guy. He's got ESO in his name, I know. But he plays warrior, he plays Kuno. And he also has a Hasashin. But I have to fight him. After this though, I'll go back and warm up and give it like maybe a week. Should be back. He only plays Sork and Sage? Oh man, I never fought him. Now I know who I'm fighting when I first go back. You know if he's geared? Oh yeah, I saw that. We not only got cooldown on Grim, we got cooldown on Nightmare, which is like the ultimate get out of jail card. We got cooldown on that. But I play frontal Sork anyway, so none of that stuff really affects me.
Everybody just a high and by to feel like them a dear one. True, me no remember them. Them as a me change. Tell them me you're the same man. Do you remember me? No, I don't. Where were you?
665. Yeah. Only thing is now I don't think you'll be able to SH raid. But aside from that, you should be fine. 665 is good, man. What do you mean? That's good.
It's clear I use of them. When you win, them why you lose again. Jamil is a youth when I shoot at them. Instead, make
Cold, yeah, he's good too. But I go positive against Cold. Cold is really good. The way to get Cold is to pressure him. You just never let up. Don't let him. But he's a Sork. So the things that, and Sorks counter Zerkers, so you're already at that disadvantage. You play Awakened Zerker, you get countered. Any Titan blow. Yeah, I'm over. I'm over 700. Yeah. It's all damage. My friends them were staying on the street just for make selector play me. Do you remember me? No, I don't. Where were you when my mama hungry? My own. Yeah. Do you remember me? Me no recall. Even that sucked, bro. Yeah.
Them never make a call, did them get a call, man I rise and fall. Yeah.
And with the new gloves. New gloves, this should be you get like, what would it be, like 390 something? I don't know why you would go evasion. The only reason you would go evasion Sork is if you're sieging and you're in the ball and you want to stay alive. This doesn't make any sense. Aside from that, you're at a disadvantage. You'll survive sometimes, but you have so many other things in your kit to survive, especially frontal guard. Look, to each his own. Plus, all Sorks are different, man. Probably the only nice Sork there. I mean, no. There are a bunch of nice Sorks, but probably the nicest one there is. I don't start issues with anybody. Yeah. I'm all damage, and I use Sork skills to survive, especially frontal guard. You have like a permanent frontal.
You know, see me, I say my freeze off 500 rocking on my team. Me done say me know why them a pre-dog. Future so bright, everybody see like bling bling. Like bling bling. Like bling bling. Miraculous be a gun package up. Boy, this shot him up. Brain can't patch up. Any wall but in a me way, have to drop it up. Be a gun chatting on your face and no patching up. Time at be a gun clapping up. Do me no one go a jail after strapping up. Fake people a segregate and a watching up. Be a diamond in a me chain, them a chatting up. Me gun acting up, tell a pussy straight, no we knock it up. Clip can't hold no more, me pack it up. Father God, know the things that me been through. Me did that for boss, would I be a fool for make them stop me now? For make them stop me now. Slapping on your face if you're chatting enough. If you want go in your grave after that.
You know, I don't like Sorks either, man. But it's good fights, man. You when you run into just the regular, Sork that reroll, it's an easy layup for you to kill them, man. So if you're fighting all of those Sorks, then like I said, it's an easy layup.
boy have a bill, else we kick him up. Years where I work hard for this, you know. And the boy violate, east side ambulance pick him up. Vex to we have them gyal a skinny toe. Them gyal a skinny toe. Try shot my days, gonna fist him up. Rifle a sting boy now, tell him I know what's a kiss him up. Smaddy make a 12 years, lift him up. I will vex me by X6M.
Almost every Sork I know, they're geared. Compare that to their ninja counterparts who just spend all their time in BA. They're all good, and they're never geared. Turnback slash is unprotected. You gotta use it, you know, wisely. But I'm more into blades. Turnback slash is amazing, but I tend to like play behind my blades. So, but like I said, it depends on the sort. You have any issues against any ninjas? Man. Bunch of bargain bin ninjas, man. They're all good, but they all refuse to grind. Sorry for those guys, man.
Yo, Sponge. Off it go on. Expert all the time, you know the crime,
Maybe you should play Sork Island.
Where we come from, you have to have a gun for you. Every man but a man prove what them can do. When the feds come, anybody can't tell on you. And when you're dead is when the most money spent on you. Can't trust friend, can't trust family too. God, them give you a gun like a harmony too.
For those watching on YouTube, I'm speaking to someone from Twitch. I'm streaming in 2 places, so I don't want you to think I'm talking to like an imaginary person. Vice versa for Twitch. Same applies to Twitch. The Magnus skill, yeah, that for Sorks is really good. I haven't gotten it though, so still waiting to get my last Harmony Crystal. I have 3, just waiting to get the last one. Just waiting to get the last. Where is it? It's earlier, right? Oh. Yeah, I just need one more, and I can make my what are you doing in there?
When I touch you, they have to have a gun fire. Streets is like God, it's so savage. I feel battle all end up with them a gun fire.
Suck Sage is solid too, man. Like decoy rift chain. If you're not looking at the mini map, you're done. Especially if it's siege or like any large scale fights. Good luck catching that player. But if it's 1v1, you're getting caught. Like the mini map is the ultimate counter to Sage. Fuck Sage actually. And Sork is more of a counter puncher. Counter puncher with knockout power. They can hit you with Grim and dance between your high dance.
Yeah, drop top. We outside, pick up some gal and go link J5.
I do have another one. Where is it? It's my last one. No. that's different. Oh, why is this in my? Where's this there?
We only have one life, so we're very grateful. Tonight, celebrate. Tonight, celebrate.
You only play Awakened classes?
Tonight, celebrate. Tonight, celebrate. God gave me all that I've got. You know I can't deny that. So we celebrate.
You know, Awakened classes are harder to play because of bar swapping.
Tonight, celebrate. Tonight, celebrate.
Many man try me, but them no succeed. They've been notes for me, tryna catch a man lucky, but I never agree. Rather brain as
Yeah, Awakened Ninja is solid too, but
to the almighty.
very hard to play.
Keep me away, far away from the reaper. 'Cause they will let me
More
be.
defensive.
They go tame Blackie. So man,
A
I
lot
stand
harder
pan
to play
it.
than
Everything I say,
Succession
me, I
Ninja.
stand pan it. I'm a
Every Suck
true
Ninja will
believer.
tell you otherwise. I'll go, no, Suck Ninja is just as hard to play. Like, no, it's not, man.
Me, I stand pan it. I'm a true believer of
You don't have to bar swap. Even some of the good ninjas that believe that shit. Oh nah, it's not difficult to while in the midst of a fight. It's a bar swap where you potentially be CC. Doesn't make any sense. Oh god, that'd be grinding. I just choose whatever class is best, and that's easy on the fingers. So I used to grind on Sork all the time, Awakened Sork, and that was not. I would not wish that on anyone. My worst enemy. I mean, I don't have any enemies, but I would never advocate for anyone grinding on Awakened Ninja, Awakened Sork.
Right now I'm living it, so I tell my son, you'll achieve it someday. You'll achieve it some night. Be thankful every damn day. Me know that
Some specs are better and a lot easier to play. Like Succession Caster. Better spec and easier to play. Yeah, Suck Ninjas got nerfed, especially their stamina. So your cooldown. You have to play a dance. On Awakened Ninja, you have to like actively keep your, you have to swap from frontal. You have to swap from pre-awakened to awakened. Sometimes you have to chain your frontals, and you get more flexibility, but it's more difficult to do that. And if you're on PC, timing your cooldowns is so much easier because you can easily put it at the top of your screen, right? So maybe it's a bit more difficult on console, but on PC, you can just put that on top of the screen. You can do it here, but they get to adjust it. me see something. What is this thing? Oh, actually, I can put this someplace else. I'm gonna throw you all the way in the desert, right? Yeah, I can throw you here. Haza? Let's get you out of here, man. Get my inventory. Because of Titan Blow? Why? Titan Blow is a frontal. Why would it be broken? And you guys are locked in the second animation anyway. If they can get, I mean, that to me that's a punish. Do I have Dawn's Glove? No. I'm like 300 crystals away. I started late, so I don't have it. I will have it maybe in a week or maybe 2 weeks. Or if I get lucky, because I'm at the top of I'm like top 5 in most of the Black Shrine stuff. Like let me see my ranking. That started a little bit late. My ranking. So I'm like number 1, Calamity 1, 4, 5, Calamity, 7 for 3. So I should get some good stuff. I wasn't even trying. I didn't even know there was like a ranking system until I found out. Oh. Yeah, I'm still with this. C15 though. No, I think Awakened Zerker has it all. You have the grabs, you can play inside, outside, you have range. Awakened Zerk can do it all. It's just depending on how you want to play. And you said you're aggressive, Dre. And that's the problem with like the class. You have to be passive aggressive. Like when players try to push you, sometimes you don't want to push back. You just want to like disengage, punish them from range, and then jump in. Feel like Saturday every time I sprinkle grab up on it. Drop a bomb with atomic meters, them a panic. None of them can keep up with my speed, my supersonic. Me and Chain, my top ball game changer. I'm finished with most of the quests. I hope so. All the quests. Boy, you a minor. Now do no major. Lock down your gal in my bed and she no stop come. Me keep back and watch them just a drop down. Crank up the shotgun. Now go ever hear vendetta back down. I don't think Awakened Zerker is like OP or anything like that. I mean yeah, it's not, especially, and this is coming from someone who plays Sword. If like use Titan Blow on me, I always want you to do that. That's an automatic death or a CC for you. Well, in my case, you're dying. You use it anywhere in my vicinity where I can, you know, if you shadow leap into violation, you're done. But some classes, I don't know if they can do that. A lot of the gauntlet classes have to just take the damage, but they're evasion, so you're an evasion shredder. And I wouldn't even give two shits about what people think anyway. Play the class you like, do what you want. If they have a problem with it, they have to counter it.
And a roll because the skipper really dep on a roll.
It's not my fault that
Fight fire with fire just a
PA made it this way.
They in the club and me a pop style. Looking at me pocket is a fat Kyle.
Yeah, never use Titan Blow against an Awakened Sword. Or don't use any SA, any frontal guard skills. And if you use it far away. Because that's a nightmare. That's an automatic nightmare, by the way. That's when I fight like succession strikers. Oh no, you're not using any frontals in front of me. Hey. I mean, it's easy to play like a rat, man. Just disengage when they come close. And then come in and punish them, man. I think Awakened Zerka takes skill, so it's a very, like, you just have to have really good placement. Suck strikers? I like suck strikers too, but yeah. The ones who play them are like, they're pretty good. What I like about PvP in this game, man. Like every class, if you run into good players, they all play it at a level where they're just very competitive. And you know you can use Titan Blow as a bait. I know a bunch of the play in Arsha. He has like a little Zerker, probably like a mini Zerker, and that's the way he plays. He caught me with it once, right? He set up his Titan Blow. I went in to get him, and he punished me. But after that, I was like, nah, it's not gonna happen to me.
Some are run down fame, no for them I just wanna be star.
There are ways around it.
Them cause me have my life. I miss the health and strength over everything.
Listen, man. Let me know. I can always give you. The only thing I would recommend is switching the succession to grind. But I'm always available to give the private port. Just let me know. I have like 2 ults in Sakurai. If you need to grind, just grind and get your money up, man. Put PvE down for a good 2 months and just grind, get whatever it is that you want, and you should be good. That's what I did. This BDO doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, that's the way it needs to be. You want a boring grind, man. You don't want anything exciting. Look, running around in circles, regardless of what people say, there's no way to make that fun. Once you get that part locked down, this would be my 2nd time grinding to 200 bill. And to me, it's no big deal, man. It's like, fuck it. I gotta do it. I'm gonna do it. And I don't have all the time in the world. I'm a professional. I work a 9 to 5. I gotta drop my kid to school, so I'm up in the morning like at 5 working out. I gotta drop her for early, so around 7. So no BDO. I gotta pick my kid up, so by the time I'm home, pick my kid up, my lady, I'm home at like 7. Right? Go home at 7, and I probably get to play maybe an hour or 2 hours. Just do some grinding, and that's every single day except for I don't work on Fridays. Summer Fridays are off, and the weekends, and I spend most of my time Saturdays I'm not on this game for no more than like maybe uh like maybe 3 hours. That is when I do most of my stuff, you know. So I gotta. Sunday I get to grind maybe 4 hours. So I don't have a time in the world. Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah. When this is over, it should be over next week. Once I get the gloves, I'm C15 on my gloves. I won't make this C15. I'll keep it at C9. I refuse to do it. Then are you saying once my hour's up? I have not been PvPing at all, and I think this is the reason why I haven't PvP'd, because if I PvP'd, I'll get the itch and then I would stop grinding. That's the reason I haven't like touched BA or anything like that, or open world. I'm not in a guild because I'm in this zone. So if I go to PvP, it's gonna change my mindset. But like next week I can't. I'll hit you next week. Because I should have like I have enough now. It's just once I get the dawns out. I have enough now. Right, that's 127. Right. And then this is like 22 bill. Right. And I can't sell anything here. And then the Kafirs. The Kafirs are like another 20 bill, so. Yeah, I know. The prices drop. Is there one up now? I thought there were two. Last time I checked, there were two of them up. Yeah, there's nothing left here. No one is going to sell it at 150, and you're definitely not buying at a 160. I'll put top bid here. Unless it's in the two up. Someone bought them, I think. Not someone, but a few people.
Me no want be no picture on a button. Me a the goat, me no want on a mutton. Yeah, my brother in a Tariq, I'm a lawyer. Yeah, my brother in a Tariq, I'm a lawyer. If you understand up for something, you go fall for nothing. Me did feel sad yesterday. Russian call and tell me say,
You my blood, so I'm lying like a dog. Me, I go pick up for you every time you call. Some of them just change like the season. Most of them just want me for fall. Some will stay with a rifle at all. Me no want on that picture on the wall. You know the black them hotter than a sauna. And we lock chopsticks more than Benny Hanna. 8 times rise, 8 times fall. Carry 16 shots for my dog.
any boy violate you a wall. Any boy violate you a wall.
8 times rise, 8 times fall. Carry 16 shots for my dog.
Me and you a forward. out from far. Me and you turn in a big superstar. Come from Jamaica, the street grimy. Not for them boy, you're so bad-minded. Them will kill you for nothing at all. Chew you by the youth, them a football. What's the use? You woulda give them your heart. Them woulda cut it out of your chest, put it on the wall.
I think I'm reaching a threshold on mastering Zerk. Was before the multiple buttons I had to press to get around was painful for me. Now I feel better to me, especially C swapping, etc. Yeah. Have you tried I did this years ago. Have you tried swapping your swap from triangle to or whatever? You're an Xbox or PlayStation? Whatever the equivalent is to R3.
Some of them just change like the season. Most of them just want me for fall. Some stay with a rifle at all. Me no want on that picture on the wall. You know the black them hotter than a sauna. And we lock chopsticks.
Maybe that might also like make it a lot seamless. I mean, it'll take some time to get accustomed to it, but like under accessibility. Controllers. So I change this here. So my R3 is, my triangle is R3. So you see where you're. I have an Xbox. Y. So whatever your Y button is, whatever Y is, swapping that and like remapping it and making it R3. So you don't have to. You're never off the like movement stick. You're swapping your Y button to make it. You're remapping it to make it R3. So when you press down. Oh, you have yours down in the D-pad? Oh, okay. I just went with with what I went with the. Down in the analog on the analog pad, the right analog. When you press down, it'll swap. Takes a bit of time getting used to, but it's seamless, especially when you know, like tough fights. It's down on the D-pad. Yeah. And my Y is R3.
When the quarantine thing done and everybody touch road. Mommy, me gonna start pull up in a fast car, yeah. And a fast start make you want the fast part, yeah. I know you're feeling me, you know I'm feeling you. So what now we feel do, yeah. Hey fancy, oh your heart state, now no vacancy. Last time see you on FaceTime, chatting up the place, bout you know my relationship. Me I go put you on lockdown, I put your body on lockdown. You got me on lock now. Got my person on lock. Oh, if you love me, you should let me. You should let me. You should let me know. And if you don't know, better feel let me. Better feel let me. I better you let me go. Pulling up, pulling up, pulling up. Nobody deal with the bagel and talking. Me nothing now, we are chilling in an apartment. Hope you don't mind me asking, where will we go? When the quarantine thing done and everybody touch road. Mommy, me gonna start, pull up in a fast car, yeah. I know fast start, make you want the fast part, yeah. I know you're feeling.
Oh no, let me
You know I'm feeling you. So what now? Keep it up, yeah. Say you want travel, we go hope.
I don't know if you have accessibility. You should. So my R3. So R3 I made down on a D-pad, right? So that I can have that available. And I made my Y, my triangle, which is your Y, R3. See, right? So you can customize your buttons here. See what I did? I made this down on the D-pad, and then I made this triangle. I made this R3, and then everything else is just to remove the function. Just so the bars, I can bar swap. You never really have to take your hand off of the analog stick for movement. Instead of moving your hand, if you don't play claw, you would have to move your right thumb to touch triangle. Yeah, it'll take time, but it's very smooth. Like once you get accustomed to it, because your movement is right. You're moving your from right, so you can, let's say you want to have frontal here, and you're facing here. You can swap, and then also have your cameras move while you're swapping. Maybe I can show how it works for me on Awaken. I'll show you this something. Yeah, claw takes time, but I have big fingers, man. I have a big hand. Like most of the buttons that I touch is touch with my index finger. And, that's why it's easier to dodge from left to right. Show you what I mean though.
Girl, take it off for a young. Freaky things that you do with your tongue. Up and down the pole like a stripper.
And this is like, if you're a ninja, you're a kuno, especially if you're like Awakened, this is, to me, I think this is the best way to play. When you swap it to like R3. I'll show you right now once I get to it.
You make that ass clap and you look like it. I should take a photo, but nobody happy, nobody nothing knows. Say me and you a fuck, nobody nothing knows. Say you a give it up, nobody nothing knows. Say you come over me yard, baby, take off your dress. Nobody nothing knows. Say me and you a fuck, nobody nothing knows. Say you a give it up, nobody nothing knows. Say you come over me yard, baby, take off your dress, baby. Ride me like a stallion, fuck me like a number one. Bet you speak in a tongues. When me use my cocky play guitar with your lungs. Hey girl, me I go shift your womb. When you feel it enter the broom. Transform like Tarzan. Better never get such fuck from a man. Say me and you a fuck. Nobody know.
Give it time. Trust me, it will change your game, because I'll show you what I mean by that. Right? So, I'll give you a good example, right? So, as a sword, when I go like this and I drop back, I don't have to press triangle, and I can angle it while I bar swap. You can't do that if it's triangle. If you're dropping back and you're not playing claw, you have to take your right thumb to use triangle, and you cannot angle. But if you have it this way, look, and you bar swap, look, you can, let's say you bar swap with R3, you can still turn it, so your frontal can go anywhere. You're not really changing anything. And even here, it's much smoother. So I can angle my frontal anywhere I want it to be, and it makes it so much better to like deal with, right? Instead of moving, and you still have movement. Yeah, give it time. You're gonna realize it changes your game. So you can angle it anywhere you want, especially if you're swapping, and you'll be less likely to be nervous about swapping, because you don't have to remove your hand from your analog stick. Like the perfect. You get better cancels too. I mean, for me at least. Anywhere you go, I can like. Yeah, I think this is better. Yeah, you can assign it to this, but I use my left stick, my L3, as this move that transitions out of Awaken. But whichever works for you. It works for me with R3, because I get to, like, when I swap, I get to move just one button that's allowing me to get the frontal and also change my camera angle. But give it time, play with it, see if it works for you. If it works, great. If it doesn't, at least you tried something, Here's the thing, you can bar swap not even facing the player, right? And still get frontal, because frontal is wherever your camera angle is.
Let my name be bitter on their tongue when they talk.
They shall all be weep and withered like grass. Guide me, ye, when I'm out in these streets. Protect me from these enemies with all cost.
Nice. So you have the paddles.
I'm reminded by the wounds and scars. Me used to lock in my room and bar, but the struggles make me turn in a one human war. Only by trials and tribulation, but every yeah. Yellow moon. Clock keep ticking, no eyes keep dripping, no I ain't giving up. So I know you put no man. Hear that? One life to live, but that's why me I go hard. Tomorrow no promise, so me no turn on me hard. Man live without limit. Man in it to win it. Live without limit. Yeah. Wanna do to them in a show about tomorrow. So me go hard up, no for we no know. Only you can stop you, yeah. So I shoulda be afraid. I'm fucked up with it then. No, I won't live in fear. There's a greater reason I'm here. I want life to live, but that's why me I go hard. Yeah. Tomorrow no promise, so me no turn on me hard. Man live without limit. Man in it to win it. Live without limit. Yeah. You sit this in the return on the feature, you she out like whoa. My life is like speaker.
That's so much aggress, yo.
Things might are easier, but me can't ease them no. Why not do
Been
it
here
where
for
you
2
really
weeks and still
Too
on
many people
aggress.
have time and their hands to be sitting and watching other people grow. Same time that you've been using doing other things could have made you so much more. And one life to live, but that's why me I go hard. Yeah. Tomorrow no promise, so me no turn on me hard. Man live without limit. Man in it to win it. Live without limit. Yeah. Clock keep ticking, no eyes keep dripping, no I ain't giving up. Yeah. Clock keep ticking, no eyes keep dripping, no I ain't giving up. No. Yellow mode. Yeah. One life to live, but that's why me I go hard. Yeah. Tomorrow no promise, so me no turn on me hard. Man live without limit. Man in it to win it. Live without limit. Yeah.
That is it, sir.
Fuck up on a bad gal, Taliban, yeah. Alcohol bad. A pussy fatty way on dead cam. Some say you have a man. Him the wrong. Yo, I'm killing dumping down a river ton. Anyway, you have a plan. Have a plan, he have a plan. He have one. Come in, me take it to a killer land. And you see if it's safe, I feel pan the motherland. She a freak, she no care, sweet time, me have a clock.
Would I put it on? That means you would have to do 2 things. That's 2 motions. That's why I think That's like, all right, maybe I can show you, right? That's those are two motions. Let me find a. Is there any ones with like fights? Maybe. Just maybe because it's like the swaps are just one motion for me. I don't have to press two buttons, and I'm moving my camera. I think I don't have any. Or else maybe I could show you. But it's one motion. If you use R3, it's essentially like one motion. So you can move your angle and swap. If you use the paddles, I guess whichever would work best for you. But I'm trying to, like, I try to minimize the amount of movements I have to make. So if it's like, if I can get a bar swap and be able to move my camera at the same time with just one button, that's perfect for me. But if I moved it to paddles where I swap and I still have to move my analog, that's like multiple things. That's the way I see it. But I think it could work if you switch it to paddles. So you're not removing yourself from your analog stick. That'll give you a bit more flexibility. You want to be able to have freedom of movement. I push, yeah. I push down on the right analog stick. Yeah, that's how I had it in ESO as well. What's going on, Plums? So it's just one movement, and it's in BDO it's more important because let's say you swap and you have frontal, you can swap and still angle your camera to get frontal anywhere. So you could be moving forward and swap and you get the frontal. Yeah, you can do that too. Sork has that, but I added it to L3. Sork has like one skill that takes it from awaken to pre-awaken. But I think the swap is more dynamic. But I've been playing like that for years, so it will take some time to get used to.
I used to dumpling and butter. Hell, me used to suffer so all I want fight. Love me used to hungry. Oh, me never used to have money. Watch out. He used to
Yeah, that swap is the Rabam that I use. I use one Rabam, one sword. The other ones are pretty useless. But I play claw, so it's a little bit easier for me.
I used to dumpling and butter. Version used to suffer so all I was fighting for low it. Me used to hungry. Money. I used to dumpling and butter. Man used to suffer so all I was fight. Try low me. Yeah. Thank your father for shine like a light. Cause when me I come from no time it no nice. Although me no rich and have a vehicle I drive, me give thanks when me reach in a life. Twice. Thank your father for shine like a light.
There are a few skills that swap you to awaken. I mean, that swap you to pre-awaken. But I only use the one. I only use the one that has SA. and it pushes you forward. So it's like a movement. Let me switch over. I hate the fact that I'm in the desert, so you can't swap right away. I have to do like the middle person swap. I mean, this is the only PvP I get to. I mainly play like most of my skills are manual stuff, so I don't have too many things on hotbar. So, yeah.
Me I tell you say them are dirty, for real. Them are dirty, them the one with it to pass 30. But me no carry feelings, me carry me gun them. Me carry me gun them, me no carry feelings.
I believe in the fact that you should be able to just and some place I read hot bar, some hot bar skills come out slower. So the only skill I have that's hot bar. I mean, I have like a few. It is right. I have just a few skills. Hot bar. So. So I have Shadow Ignition, Hot Bar, right? And I have Engulfing Shadow Hot Bar. This takes you from Awaken to Pre-Awaken. So it's a forward movement. That's the only reason I have it. I mean, and it's SA. See, that's what and then I manually swap back, and then this is my Shadow Ignition. That's the only thing that. And then when you don't have any, Dark Flame, it'll take you directly, and that's a frontal. It'll take you directly into Awaken. But so yeah, those are the skills I use. This is useless because it 16 seconds, and this one here, no, this one locks you in an animation, so it's a waste of time. This locks you into an animation. That's why I don't use it. And some sorks use this one, this ranged frontal guard, knockdown. I'm an up close and personal sork, so I don't use this one. This takes too long, and I rarely use this. This is more like a fish because it has an air smash, and I'm not really into, like, you see the little air smash there. Sork needs some. I have the best fit in the game, man. Like, that's one of my fits. The typical fit that I run with. The typical. You know what fit that is? Is that one? But what I'm thinking about going is my Sork has got fit. Talking about, man. My Sork is fit to the 99. What are you talking about? But now I'm thinking about that. Don't Don't get ran up on. You will never see me coming. Alright, man, I have to get off this class.
I figure change me address to 53 Iraq road hot road black bumbo clock by 6 o'clock shop lock. We pray to Jah fi take with you. Watch over me, watch over you. No one done perfect. Look how much fuckery we do. Oh Lord, I feel God. Sleepless nights, gun in a hand. Dogs them have no yard. That's how I say. Get your life or you live and learn hard. A murder when the lights not the city turn off. Oh Lord, I feel go hard.
Oh no, those crons are from they gave us 2,000 crons. And I thought I had enough to go for pen offhand. Thought I had enough to go for this. But I didn't. That's why it's still on my character. My enhancer is tool 2. So the reason that my fits. Listen, I'm allergic to, not allergic. I'm addicted to like scythes. I've had all scythes in this game, and I told myself I won't buy any more. I had literally a few months ago, you would see all the scythes in the game. Like I swap back and forth, but I always color them black. So I said I can't do that anymore, man. So I just stopped doing that. So now I just have the 3 that I like the most. I have the 3 that I like the most, and that's what I stuck to. So you'll see I stuck to this one, and this one. I have to keep this one because when I, go stealthy, I have to keep it. But this one here is one of my favorite, and shoot up. But yeah, man, I've had a bunch of fits, man. I don't try to look like a whore. I mean, listen. People dress like the way they dress in this game is. This makes me laugh. The only reason you would want to switch to evasion would be if you're playing Siege and you're in that ball. But I'm not I don't think that way. I think evasion is evasion is not the stronger spec. But this animation on his, but he had, okay. And here's my philosophy, Plums, right? Like, you're a sork. You have so many things in your kit to stay alive, right? So why would you then negate? To me, I personally think, right, if you have enough damage, a lot of players they're gonna back off you. If you don't have the damage and you're playing let me try to stay alive, and we suffer from accuracy issues. So why create more issues for myself? I want to be able to kill every player. So that 3, like once I get this pen disto, that 328 AP will go up to 331 AP, and then what I'll do is I'll buy pen accessories for this and pen accessories for this. I used to have an accuracy offhand. It makes no sense. Why, like, you're losing AP to then you're losing AP to then get accuracy. There's always that trade-off. You definitely don't want to do that. And you have so many you have so many ways to mitigate damage as a Sork. I never run into issues as a Sork in terms of defending. Like my frontal is, you can get your frontal guard to a decent amount where you can mitigate damage and not run into too many issues. Will you get one-shotted? Maybe you get two-shot. I don't know, and I've pretty much fought all the high gear players, and I've never ran into issues where I'm like, damn, that person's doing so much damage to me. I don't know. But I fought that player too. I fought all of them. I just don't think evasion is... Everyone says, oh, go evasion. Especially in a Sork, I don't think it's a benefit unless you're in a ball sieging. DR overall is better, especially when you're in groups. What stacks that I use for duo? Let's see. I have a few stacks. I could probably tell you 1 second. I don't remember. I have it on my channel. Let me see. I know I used for Fallen God. I think I use a $150. It's when they gave us that 150 stack, and then I added like 10 more to that. I think it was 150. Yeah. I thought you said Black Star. And I one tapped it. So I was lucky. And it was a J hammer, so.
Sometimes I dey beg Jah for guide me and my team, dog. Dreams, dog. Chasing my dreams, dog. Rest in peace, Kyle, you was a real brother to me. My dog, I have to set it. Stepping at the skin, skull out right now. Me take off like rocket. You want try to stop it? Couple shot a box out the brain like the boxer. Mom, me darling, with the big galley. Me no really business where you come from. Pussy only can't scare me. People love me. Big long broom, you know how we sweep these streets.
I think like maybe 45 an hour. Like 45. It's pretty high.
Sometimes I dey beg Jah for guide me and my team, dog. Dreams, dog. Chasing my dreams, dog. Rest in peace, Kyle. You was a real brother to me, dog. Remember all the time when we rubbing at December.
Cry is the best place to grind right now. Yeah, around 45. Yeah. Have you tried like what is it, Prodi Cave? It's next to I'll show you. That's where everyone grinds Kafirs if you want them. That's like the broken spot. I don't know if they've changed it. Everyone grinds here. Where's that? Marie Cave. This is where they grind Kafirs. Yeah, let me know. You want a port? I got you. You want it now? Oh. Now that the storage places are linked, I could literally have alts all over the map. Yeah, just hit me up. How is Centaurs? I've always stayed away from that place because it's always crowded. A lot of people there. Unless you grind in Florida, right?
And every time them try to fight me, Jah dey right beside me, and I'm going like them mighty, yo, them never going. Yo, them never going. Joke this. Every time them try to fight me, Jah dey right beside me, highly unlikely.
Hey, you move it around just now with the storage available. You can easily do it now. Check out for now, no richer ambition picture. Them bad mind when your lifestyle brawling and you and your dogs them balling. Yes, suit white like garling. I see them shit a killer from morning. Them mentally starving. Look who no one see you, but I show up on your picture and your video. You must have left them stressed out like widow. You see a downhill them. Hey, just... Oh, if you have your compass on your, if you have it on your you have it on your tagged character, then it's easy. Like that's like, was that 6 slots? You port, switch to your tag, and then port again. Port up to 6 people.
So me get some road work from the politician, and I fight every day the contractor thief. And every time them try to fight me, Jah dey right beside me, and I'm going like them mighty, yo, them never going. Yo, them never going. Every time them try to fight me, Jah dey right beside me, highly unlikely, so them never going. Say them never going. If my circle not clap for me loudly, then me.
I'm dropping everything today, yo. Music just. Just heard the sound. Yeah, the audio is weird. I'm fixing it right now. I gotta mute it. It's because of I have OBS on. Messes up my audio. So I have to and I have to connect it back again. Foolishness. There we go. Why do you want to sell it?
Never be a battlefield, so me no go road without danger. For your stick the
Would never sell that. You want to sell it to do what? That's endgame. I would never sell that. Just grinding. Like, what is the like? What do you want to do if you sold it?
Go be the same one me was before. Setting up my used to not none out them no more. Me enemy them know me not itch to tell his call while I had when him sleep him terrible when him more. Me say humans not show no love no more. And we not fall pan one man door. Me see the place flood out when the wind pour. So me fear win and my friend no sure. Enough of them I pray if see me on the floor. While my head bust out here my blood pour. My that them not go see them not go hear man dead poor. It a go hurt them heart when them hear me pan tour. And some boy bad mind and have no cure. Why me for see prison was like a cure. But my solid as a rock, even stronger than before. Father God they bless me, that is something me adore. All the pain when me feel, all the suffer man suffer.
Inspire me hard for try up my food. Enemies get devour. My chat with my spiritual power. Certain fed me like half me and follow. And 2 million views, me no say a dollar. Them want hold me down like dark panacala. But man go show penalty like the bala. The pain when me feel for the God, them no know us.
Okay. Because you only, you know, if you would only need to have it at like what, try main hand.
And every day Babylon want kick down my door. Cause them still a judge me for the life we live before. Enough get the youths a suffer, enough of them a sleep on floor. Mr. Poverty.
But it's your main hand. You get a bunch of other stuff from there. You get accuracy. Especially accuracy. What you get what is it, like 212? You get 212? Yeah. No matter the amount of CAFRs you put in, because we're capped at C15, you won't get that accuracy. I wouldn't sell it, man.
Cruise.
What is it that you need to, like, what do you need to buy that you can't buy by grinding? I would live in Sakraya, man. Sakraya is the spot that, I mean, we don't have all the spots that PC has, but Sakraya is still number two. What is it, number 2 or number 1? Hold on a second, let me take a look at this. Let's hop on Sakraya, man. Let me pull this up. What's up? Grind tracker. Global. Let's see this right here. Let me pop this up.